Hello and welcome back to Dan of Steel. We're in the workshop today and I'm really excited. My good friend Mark VanDer from 118 Blades is joining me today, and we are releasing finally some footage of this, the creation from his mind, the VanDer SanDer. Absolutely fantastic piece of equipment. What it does, it is a tiltable disc sander, so we can set it in various orientations, and today we together are going to put it through its paces and see what we can show you. Hope you enjoy. Mark, my pencil's gone blunt. Can you sort it out for me?
Of course I can. Bastard.
Here we have a little demo from Mark. What he's doing is he's indicating how the precision cut parts are so easy to align for welding. First we have the base plate for bolting to a workbench and a workstation of your choice, however you choose to do it. Next we have the adjustable tilt plate, and finally the gussets. Once you've positioned the pieces as shown, simply grab a magnet or some clamps and hold it steady during the welding process. It seems if you want the simplest of solutions, just stick two simple guys on Messenger and see what comes out the other side. We know, as end users ourselves, the importance of a simple to build kit. In the box to the left, our mastermind is showing just how quick and simple it is to switch this machine from a left tilt to a right tilt, depending on where you want to position it within your workshop. How easy is that? Build step 2 is very similar to build step 1. This time we're identifying the pivot plate, the motor mount, and two more gussets. Again, what we're seeing from Mark is just how easily these individual parts are pieced together to create this awesomely compact tool. And there you have it, component number 2 ready for welding. Awesome. Step 3 is optional. The kit provides a VFD or controls mounting plate. Many of you may wish to use a single phase single speed motor or mount your motor controller to a different place. If so, skip this step. However, if like us you want the entire assembly to remain compact, simply align the tabs and the slots with the base plate and weld to an angle that suits you. We have deliberately oversized the slots here to give you a wider choice of mounting angle. We also designed the ability for you to side mount the VFD plate if it better suits your needs. Simply push the pre-cut tabs through and use those tabs to fill the voids where the back tabs are positioned. final part of the assembly now. So what we've got there is the base plate sitting on the workbench. So we're simply going to grab our motor mount plate with a pivot point now, offer that up to the base plate, M10 bolt through the pivot holes in the centre, a couple of washers, a lock nut, and your two components have come together, effectively completing the VanDer SanDer construction. The last thing you want to consider is for the adjustable tilt mechanism. Get yourself an adjustable threaded knob of your choice. We get ours from Amazon. And the holes above and below the pivot point that you're looking at right now in this shot, you can do one of two things. They can either be tapped out to M12 to accommodate an M12 locking nut for the adjustable mechanism, which you can see Mark pushing through there, or if you don't want to go to that aggro or you don't have tapping capabilities, simply weld a nut on the other side and use M10 again. Finally, you just need to position this thing on the workbench or structure of your choice. So as you can see, Mark simply pulling forward here, checking the tilt mechanism works as it should do. I'll lock that in now, that's all good. And then what you can see, the base plate itself, again, we didn't locate any holes or anything in there. We figured that you could drill them out yourself because everybody's application could be slightly different. So we have 3 motor mount options available at the moment. The one you see Mark pointing at here is our 80L series. That's designed for a 1 horsepower motor here in the UK. We also have the 90L, which is designed for a 1.5 to 2 horsepower motor. And for our American friends, we've even developed a 56C plate, which is more commonly accepted in their neck of the woods. Of course, with this in mind, what we've opted to do is not drill the holes or have the holes cut in for the motor mount plate. That will be one thing that falls down to you, but this is quite common with most other kit builds. It's just something that we want you guys to bear in mind. The thought process here from us to you, the end user, is that of course you may wish to use an older motor or something that you already have laying around, and by not putting these mounting holes in there, it gives you the option to use what you've got as well, especially if you're thinking of a single phase, single speed application. So there you have it, guys and gals. Myself and Mark, we're now off for a schmock and a pancake. And if you've got any questions, anything you'd like to know, please leave us a comment below. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. There will be more updates coming. We're working on a fancy little tool rest for this bad boy, as well as a couple of other interesting features that we think you may wish to incorporate. Hope you enjoyed what you see today. Thanks guys, and remember, make it real.